Well, thanks for that, YouTube. Now you get to enjoy that audio as well, going into you forever. Looks like it's fine. I have no fucking idea what just happened. YouTube completely ate shit, but was perfectly fine on its own end. OBS wasn't giving any sort of errors. YouTube had everything reading out like it was fucking perfect. I'm just gonna blame YouTube. Safe bet around these parts. I don't know, OBS didn't have a single thing wrong with it, so... And I have never actually had that happen before. I'm more inclined to blame YouTube. Yeah, your future still exists, and it sucks. See, I didn't have to restart OBS at all. I just stopped the stream, stopped it on YouTube's end, and then restarted it. Although I wouldn't be surprised if it's YouTube throwing a fit with this version of OBS, because I'm still in a very old version of it. I have a habit. I'm not going to call it a bad habit, because it's not always a bad habit. I install software, I update it if it has problems, and then once I get a working version, I just stop updating. It's like, once I get a version that works and does everything I want it to, I never update it again. It's like my OBS version is 23.0.2. I think my Firefox install is like a year and a half out of date at this point. Actually, let's see. Yes, this version of Firefox was released in December 2020. And honestly, I think that's less like, that's just the version I was using then stopped, and I think that's more like, that might have been the last time I reinstalled everything clean on this computer, so that was just whatever was the most up-to-date when I got this set up. Because that was around my birthday, so that might have actually been. Yeah, I know the current version is 27-something, because Marcos was fucking around with something that... He was gauging to see if streamers would be interested, but it needs, like, the most up-to-date version of Windows 10 and OBS. I basically did that in more polite terms. Just by explaining how little actual use it'll get. Also, the thing he wanted, like, required a bit more bit more actual room on streamer PCs, which isn't gonna happen when a couple streamers are running at, like, the absolute limit of their computer already. Well, see, Craig, while you can be an asshole all the time, it is sometimes more effective to be polite to people. It helps get what you want easier. And that's kind of all I want in life. The least hassle. Sometimes I'm an asshole for it, and sometimes I'm not. $40-60 sounds about right, with the 60 being the asshole part. And the 40, like, the more polite stuff is usually what I do in real life. Just easier to operate in real life that way. On the internet, like, I'm getting the same amount of hassle no matter what I do most of the time, so being an asshole just amuses me more. Because honestly, if I can't control that, I at least want to be amused. Yeah, I mean, I have to go outside occasionally just to, you know, function. Like, I need food and whatnot. Anyway, we're playing as Grovile. Well, yeah, we also go outside for other things, like, you know, going to wrestling shows and anime conventions. I don't know, Craig, I've always felt, at least for, like... Nah, I'm just gonna let him run circles in there. At least for female designs, that is the one thing Game Freak has always been consistently good at. They suck at so many other things, but they... Fuck you, game. But they've always been great at female character design. Even the forgettable ones, like generic, like NPCs, characters that you'll just never fucking think twice about, they're still good designs. They're still hot. X-Maniac is a good design. People have blown it out of proportion or are drawing the fan design instead, which is bad. Let's take some stuff with me. Honestly, most of that seems reasonable. Toxicrow, Conchcrow, those might suck, but... Grovile even have any use for money? Does the future have Jews? Oh yeah, a lot of Gen 6 designs are bad. I still maintain most of the women designs are still good. The only exception is the fucking Team Flare admins, aka the most forgettable characters in the franchise. The photographer girl's fine. Honestly, my favorite design out of most of the characters is Malva, the Fire Elite 4 gym leader. Part of that's because of my weird bias about fire types, but her design is still solid. Just a shame that they didn't actually do anything with her as a character. Because they sort of intended for her to be part of Team Flare, but then they just never committed to it. My feelings on Flannery? Top tier, best Pokegirl. You missed me playing fucking Explorers of Sky, or Red Rescue Team before this, and I had a fire starter, so all the sidebar pictures were Flannery. I even still have one under here, just in case. But now's not the time for that, because it's another hour, so you get one more Bia. 2 Bia. No, Metagross, you haven't missed the Shaman quest yet, and I might not do it. Because the Luminous Forest really fucking pissed me off. I didn't actually prepare anything. Actually, you know what? I do actually have a grass picture under here. You can have that instead if you want it. But I think the people will prefer this for a little while. Seven fucking dungeons, huh? That is unfortunate. Oh, I expected you to take a step forward, not shoot me. It's a fine game, it's not the fucking, like, be-all, end-all best thing to ever exist. Perfectly playable, not Platinum's best gameplay-wise, but good luck telling that to anybody. You know, actually, now that I'm thinking as I'm exploring this, do I have, like, are levels a thing I should actually worry about? Like, do I need to grind up fucking Grovyle at all? what is Platinum's best for gameplay, at least, Scoops? Only counting Platinum, so I'm not counting Clover's stuff, but I'd actually probably say Metal Gear Rising. Platinum does more shovelware than not at these stages. They still every now and again do a good game. Bayonetta is perfectly fine. I've never been the biggest fan in the world of Bayo, but the games are perfectly competent. And a lot of other Platinum's other games, as Platinum at the very least, are while good or fun games in their own right, it's hard to defend them compared to some of their absolute best. Like, Wonderful 101 is actually the one I was thinking of to say that. Wonderful 101 is a ton of fun, really interesting and clever design in how it all works. I won't try and argue it's their best playing game, because it's taking a gimmick to an absolute extreme, and it's really off-putting at times because of it. And it's one of those things, like, if you can't really make sense of it the way you're supposed to, like, it's almost impossible to play. And then there's some other games that are like, you could give us meme answers. Like, honestly, for a budget licensed game, the Transformers game they made is actually really good. But then for every game you do that, you have, like, even more budget licensed games they make, like that Korra game, which is actually just terrible. Cash, weren't you the guy talking about jerking off to fucking disembodied tits last week? I'm starting to think your entire, like, mentality towards sexuality never progressed past 12. When it was just, see titty, jerk off. Big titty, get bigger, need bigger. Like, congratulations, you'd fit right in DeviantArt. Which I could already assume going by your name color. Korra was a weird show. I watched the first season of it because I wanted to give it a chance, because I really liked Avatar. And it doesn't live up at all. At the very least, Korra's hot. That's what it has going for it. That's the only thing it has going for it. Fuck you, Blinky. Korra is hot. Also, Grovile's been betrayed. Because Dialga knows he's a bitch who failed. And failures get put down. Yeah, Blinky, I don't care about that. I'm talking, like, just design-wise, she is hot. That's it. Alright, well, Grovile, or not Grovile, Dusknoir, who I can't control at all. Just don't suck, I guess. Well, Cash, that gets into, like, a common complaint that happened around the time of, even Avatar at the same time. It's full of people using really, really overpowered powers in the, like, most boring ways possible. It's because it has to fit with the, like, with the theme of the show. It's like they even made a point of bringing up bloodbending as something waterbenders can do under very specific circumstances, which just, you know, has to ignore the rest of the water in a human body you can try and fucking manipulate. But if you let people get, like, creative with the powers are too overpowered to let people use them creatively, so you have to limit it. The absolute opposite of this spectrum, by the way, of, like, powers to creatively using them, is fucking JoJo. JoJo, at least before Part 8, Part 8 is just kinda bad, but, like, it was just about, like, giving people fucking weird powers and then thinking of stupid creative ways of using them. Although they kinda just fucking stretch things at times, like the fucking Part 6 healer just being like, yeah, no, I'm just, like, sentient plankton animating a corpse. I'm gonna stuff your wounds full of plankton. Have fun. Well, see, Cash, at that point, fire is just fucking energy manipulation. And from there, the sky's the fucking limit. Yeah, actually, that's something that gets touched on Marvel every now and again. Characters who, like, otherwise just control elements, like, they just break what they're doing down to, like, oh, this is just energy manipulation. You can just fucking wreck the world with this if you used it any smarter. And Iceman's just, no, I want to make things cold, and also I like dicks. Yes, the boulder was voiced by Mick Foley. They tried to get The Rock, who was on board, but a scheduling conflict made it so he couldn't do it. So, in exchange, he called up Mick Foley and had Mick Foley do it, doing a bad Rock impersonation. And it made it even better. I mean, you had nobody else to trust, or else you could just try and fight him now. Yeah, that is kind of perfect casting, isn't it, Craig? Dee Snider is a interesting human being. He hosts a radio show that gets aired around here where I, like, late at night, and I sometimes listen to it when out doing shit late at night. And it's, more amusing than radio shows have any right to be. Yeah, House of Hair, it's fun listening to. Yeah, Alice Cooper still does late night stuff too that gets aired around here as well. This dungeon doesn't seem too bad. Scorpy could kinda suck, and ghosts are assholes. I'm gonna assume Wonder Guard doesn't work. Hopefully. Yeah, but if I remember correctly, Blind, that run only started because, like, they made fucking Iceman into this weird, like, stereotypical incel who's just like, oh, no woman will ever love me, I'm gonna take over the world. Okay, that's a different thing then. The gay thing was, like, shitty writers and then blamed on Gene, because that's a lot funnier. It was just like, oh no, we, like, corporate mandate, we need to make an X-Men gay. Why not Iceman? Like, who cares about him? Yeah, sure, whatever. So much of comic writing is ruined by, like, just terrible corporate meddling. A lot of that's going on right now with both Tim Drake and Superman's son. They're not gay with each other, but they're both gay at the same time. For more political reasons than character reasons. Yeah, they are. I even stopped following the couple Marvel comics that I was keeping an eye on. Like, Spider-Man was doing some stuff, and then I stopped caring. Fucking, like... I gave up on DC entirely, like... Not even just the fucking comics. I'm done with DC, just its existence entirely. After fucking... After Metal. After fucking Primetime. I'm done. DC Comics peaked at Primetime. Nothing else can compete. It was too perfect of an actual intended written ending. It would be insulting to that comic to keep going. Oh, they have no idea what they want to do with Black Adam. They want to have The Rock as a superhero, but they committed to casting him as a villain fucking years ago. So they're gonna try their fucking damnedest to make him an anti-hero with that movie, and it's going to fail. But people are still gonna see it anyway, because The Rock's in it. Yeah, so can the Sableye even talk? He's gonna eat you with his torso mouth if you don't fucking spill the beans. Yes, the first half of Hancock is actually promising, and then corporate meddling had to happen. Oh no, Duskmar, you've been replaced. He's got a new bitch. He replaced you really fucking quick. Who is it, by the way? Is it like that Spiritomb? Like, what other Pokemon exist in the future? Is it Celebi? Man, imagine getting bossed around by a henchman. That's how low on the totem pole you are. See, Blind Word, as far as my terminology goes, henchman and minion would be the same thing. They're also equivalent with mook, which is my preferred term. Oh no, he clawed his fucking mouth off so he didn't need to speak. Somehow. Yeah, but like, okay, so who is it? Like, Spiritomb's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, you a little bitch. You know what, Necro? I fucking hope it's Skuntank. Because, like, Mistake and Sex Fox, they're little bitches. Grovyle will put Skuntank down. Grovyle will fucking murder him. So you know what? Give me that opportunity through Grovyle. Are we gonna have to fight Dialga at the end of this? I hope not. Yeah, don't worry, I'm just stopping to think about how I can kill you. And your boss. Ex-boss. I have storage here? Oh, not only do I have storage, I have access to all of my items from the base game. What? That seems exploitable. Take that. Sure, why not take that too? Of course, I didn't store any of my leftover fucking... Whatever, it'll be fine. Actually, can he learn Bullet Seed? Yes. Alright, well, Bullet Seed's broken. I'm gonna hold on to Absorb for now. But I think I'm eventually gonna teach Bullet Seed to Grovyle. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to finish this. There's a waypoint in, like, halfway through, so I'll get to that and then, I don't know, I guess call it there. We'll see. Which means I'll probably have to do another fucking stream of this. Oh, that's a tiny floor. Well done. Yeah, like I said earlier, Craig, it could be worse. It could be .hack. .hack got real bad. Oh, fuck yeah, you shouldn't deal with that then. I don't miss emails. I'm glad the emails are gone. I never have to see them again. I even left my job so I didn't have to see emails anymore. Now the only emails I see are when I occasionally look at my Gmails for no real reason and see just random fucking, like, automated ones from YouTube and Microsoft. A lot of items. Ooh. No, Blind is right. Big fat Jew tits always there. Still, after that announcement, I wanted to do another playthrough of Dragon's Dogma, but I just finished one, and I'd have to repeat, like, I could do an unarmed run again. That was a lot of fun. I don't know, I have way too many other things to play. I just finished Warriors Orochi 3, I started 4 again. Fucking Live Alive comes out next week. Actually, it comes out Friday. I don't know, I got plenty of time. Because they haven't, you know, announced the date or anything for Dragon's Dogma. Probably not. He hasn't booted it since, so I doubt it. You know, that would imply that he would do something useful and good, which not really possible for him. It is a shame, though, that I reset that one save that I had, so... It was, like, because the last save I had done before starting this most recent playthrough was the run with Boris and Craig. So I did lose that. Some people out there had Craig rented, and then they lost him. They got a big titty Amazon woman instead. And you know what? I'd take that any day of the week over Craig. You know, we'd said 20 floors was, like, couldn't finish that in 30 minutes. I did just do 10 floors in 5 minutes. Well, see, the problem with eventually streaming another run of Dragon's Dogma, I had to think of a new gimmick. And I'd have to keep the Arisen and Pawn train going, so I'd have to play as Craig, and I'm not really keen on doing that. And then I'd have to think of somebody he can have with him as his pawn. There are ideas there. They're not good ideas, but they're ideas. Whatever, that's after everything else I have as ideas. Whatever, let's keep going. Maybe I can finish it, who knows? Well, see, Necro, actually, my original idea was Boris and So, instead of Boris and Craig. But there's no Luchador mask, and I refuse to make So in the game without one. It's like, yeah, there's the bandit masks, but, like, those aren't the same. Fuck you, game. I should just fucking restart. I'm not going to, but I should. I'm losing Ice Punch. I mean, just keep going. Just fly through these floors. Couldn't possibly bite me in the ass. It didn't in the base game, despite the game's best efforts. Well then, okay. Sure. Oh, guess I'm restarting anyway. I mean, I did just save right there. Well, that happened. Just get two Magnazones in a room together and watch them fucking rape you. You know, I should have been using Dig. That's on me. Goddamn it, Tree Chopper, it's your fault. How could you do this to me? Yeah, you know, I'm not really using Quick Attack. Bullet Seed's probably the smarter option there. Even if it does just give me 3 grass moves, which isn't the best, but it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, that was interesting. He can't forget dig. Grovile needs to know dig for story reasons, I guess. Sure. Yeah, Dusknoir, you could take a step forward, maybe? Get into a place where you can hit him? No? Okay. Thanks, AI. Really cool. Also, I forget. This is Bullet Seed's ranged, isn't it? Yeah, that's some bullshit. Oh no, more Jews. These are the Jews that are here to molest your children and not your bank account. Fuck you, magnets. I don't know how you work, but I know you can't work underground. Dusknoir takes a lot more damage than I'd expect. God, go away, you fucking Jew. There's no children here. Although, you know what I did find while looking at pictures for the sidebar for this for these streams? I found a lot of Hypno pictures, yes. I also found a lot of pictures of Gardevoir molesting Pokegirls using hypnosis. Yurifag's got to get in on everything, I guess. Fucking Jew brapped at me. Ah, good to see my accuracy still carries over even here. Made it to the top. Only took 2 tries. Oh boy, this was all a waste of time. Yeah, a lot of pictures like that, you know, I didn't use for the sidebar for one reason or another. Just like I didn't use all those cropped pictures of them getting fucked by Lucarios and Machamps. Because there's a lot of that. You know, if I have to do this for one more day, I might as well use those. Something to consider Thursday, 30 minutes before the stream starts. But why does he need the passage of time if he's the god of time? It's time. However long you need to wait doesn't matter. You can send him back at any point in time, no matter how long it takes you here. Why bother? This is some bullshit. Alright, well, I definitely don't have enough time to do this. So, you know, unfortunate that we wasted like 45 minutes because of, Wigglytuff being a cunt, but here we are, halfway through what is going to be the end of all this nonsense. Which one's paused? There we go. But that's gonna have to wait till Thursday, so it looks like we get even one more day of this. Oh boy. It probably won't be a full stream. You know what? Normally I don't usually like set up and do start a second game on the same day. But depending on how long it takes, we might actually have plenty of time to do so. So you know what, chat? For the next like 10 minutes until Doi shows up, I've got some options for you to choose the next game I stream. So we're gonna get a poll. And you know what? I'm not even gonna bother hiding the results. So chat will just vote a perfect tie, and I'll be able to choose what I play next instead. But go ahead, chat. Go ahead and vote in what you want to see next here. I'm going to close out. Thank you all for watching. We'll finish this on Thursday. Enjoy 5 minutes of playlist until Doys. Later, everyone.